Hey everybody, and welcome to my N5 series on the SP404 mk2, where I cover a topic in about 5 minutes. This is session 42.1, and I just got my OP1 field back from repair. Had some issues with the headphone jack. You can kind of barely see it. I was only on the left channel. It wasn't detecting the Apple AirPod with the TRRS jack to get the microphone. It was just kind of a mess. Anyway, got it back. I did have some projects on here. I was trying to think of what I want to do with, and I figured let's just have a session going over taking and exporting content from a device into the SP404 mk2, where you might want to further work on it. So right now I've got this, and I want to get it over into the 404 mk2. Now, first of all, it's a little low, so I think I'm going to want to come in and maybe we'll work on some compression or some drive. We're already hitting red, so let's go back down. Looks like a drive of 6. We're pretty good. And from here, let's just stop it. Let's go back to the tape. What I want to do is I'm going to hold shift down and just mute tracks 2, 3, and 4, and we'll just start. We'll like record in like each track one at a time. So all I'm going to do, hit record, pad 1, it's on wait, and we'll record it in. See, BPM's wrong. Well, I suspect it's wrong. So that's going to give us a problem, because if I come into the metronome, we're at 72. We should have it say 72. Let's fix that. So we'll stop. Let's delete this. And to get it to have the right BPM, we want to hold shift and go to external source. And you can see record BPM. We want to set that to 72 as well. All right, get that at 72. Do a record again. And this time, actually, let's do the snap on, so that if I let it just go over, we'll see if we get a perfect loop out of this. But I'm just going to hit play, and it should start recording. I'm going to wait just for it to flip over. So as soon as I see it go over, we're going to stop it. And let's just check this and see. So we can see the end. Hopefully you can see it's a little bit early, a little bit before the end. So we have like a little bit of extra there. And if I turn gate off, let's see if it sounds all right. Should loop fine, but you never know. Sounds good to me. And it says 72. So I think we're in good shape so far for recording. Let's hold shift. We're going to mute track 1, and we'll unmute track 2 now. And we'll just keep going. Keep recording here. Put snap on. Now that bass started a little bit late. So we might have a problem with this one. Let's find out. First of all, check. Yeah, we're going to have a problem here. So I'm going to have to delete this. Let's delete this one. And we're going to record again. Just watch, though, because it doesn't trigger. It didn't start until the bass kicked in. And since the bass is kicking in a little late, that's a bit of a problem for us. We'll have to adjust for that. But right now, let's just record it. I'll have to wait a little bit longer. So that should get all the content, but the start and end is probably wrong. Yeah. So if I go loop this, turn gate off, it'll sound okay, but that end really should be earlier. Because if we listen to how this sounds here, well, let's stop. We'll stop it, shift, and 1. So now we're playing the drum and the bass track. So that bass isn't kicking in until like the second note or second beat. Get a little bit of clipping, which maybe we're fine. All right. We'll deal with this problem. It's a future problem. So let us just keep going through. We'll mute 1 and 2 and unmute 3. And we're going to do the same thing. Record. We'll do end snap. Hit play. Now this isn't loud enough to trigger, so that's going to be a problem. Let's exit. We will record. And I'm not going to be able to trigger it this way, so I'm going to have to hit and switch for count in. We'll go count in off here. Hit record. Well, now we are recording. So I'm just going to end it. We're going to probably go back and look at some of the start and end numbers. We'll just do some math in the future to start fixing some of these things up, but we'll get there. All right. So we've got the next track recorded. Now shift, mute 3, unmute 4, record here. Go back to wait. Hopefully it's going to be loud enough to trigger it. And let's just go. Looks like we're good. And we'll just wait till it rolls over a little bit. There we go. So we should have a nice loop here. So we got a problem on 2 and a problem on 3. We'll deal with it. All right. Let's just check this. Gate off loop. Go to start and end. Just make sure it sounds okay. Seems good. So we'll work on this in the next video. I'm going to end here, but that gets us at least all of the tracks recorded over. They have the correct BPM, so we can do like BPM sync or other things with them if we want. And we can keep moving forward. Anyway, guys, thanks for stopping by. Keep making music. If it sounds good, it is good. And peace.